This video is sponsored by Minimal Audio. Flanger plugins are normally something to scoff at. We have flangers as devices in our DAWs already. This flanger plugin is actually a game changer though, and this is not an exaggeration. I will show you why today. Today we'll be checking out Minimal Audio's new plugin known as Polyflanger. You won't believe it, it's a plugin that flanges. Polyflanger is a musically intelligent flanger, allowing you to create modulation effects that stay in key, build harmony, and evolve musically. Yep, it's about time we have a melodic flanger. We got busy apologizing a melodic flanger before GTA 6. So now it's not just, oh man, that sounds like shit. It's like, oh man, that sounds like shit. But at least it's in key. So it can do harmonic motion, which is scale aware. So you don't need just general sweeps. You can create arpeggiated patterns and stacked chords, building on your track's harmony or the lack of harmony. So you set a scale and it plays in that scale. You can stack multiple flanger voices and build a rich layered texture. Gotta say, didn't know I needed this. Still don't think I need it, but it is kind of cool. And I will show you in a little bit how it is kind of cool. Especially at the price. At the price, you can't really beat it. So you can have it modulate over time. It has multiple LFO shapes. There's a bunch of presets, except these are interesting. And it's not because they paid me money. It's a little bit because they paid me money. Let's take a look at the audio demos they have here before I show you my own. Bet you weren't expecting that. What are you going to use that for? I don't fucking know. It's kind of cool though. You cannot deny, it did make that synth more interesting. We've got a bunch of stuff here. I don't really want to go through most of it, but one thing that is interesting is there are 3 flanger styles. Now the price, we'll talk about that at the end. Just picture this. It's not a big bag of money. It's a very, very tiny bag of money. And you also can get a trial via their all access thing. Now let me show you what I've done with this. What? He's prepared? Yeah. Okay, now one of the first use cases for a flanger would be to create problems in your mix. Just kidding. To create a riser. Now, I have this song here. You probably heard it on my channel multiple times. I'm actually going to release it soon. Take a listen to this section here. Now I know what you're thinking. Sounds like it ass. Shit. I wasn't sure if I was going to say shit or ass. Perfect opportunity for a riser there in between those 2 tracks. I sound designed one using Current, another Minimal Audio plugin. Actually one of my favorite synths to use, to be honest. I love the presets in it. And it reminds me of Vital a little bit. I also used a flanger, the Polyflanger, and compression and OTT. That's not really important though, just to kind of smash it a bit more. Smash. As you can clearly see here, I created a simple little riser with very little to no automation. And the idea of this here was to keep it very in key, including Polyflanger. Now, this is just something I created real quick. It's probably not even going to end up in the final song. It was a little section in the song that I thought I could technically fit a riser there. We decided to put it to use here. Let's hear it. Let me know. Should I drop this song? JK, I'm gonna drop it. I'm dropping a full album of this stuff. So one thing that's kind of interesting, I don't know who would want to do this or why, but you can just run the note all the way up, the note repeat all the way up, and just create an arc. There you go. You turn a respace into video games. Yeah, I'm sure there's a cool way to actually like make this blend. Like there could be some cool shit. I wanted to try use it on a respace, but it just gets gets messy real quick. There's levels rise and whatnot. So I don't know if that's the best use case for it. It can be done. It really messes with the levels though. Yeah, I bet you've never heard a Respace do that before. Now, what is that? What was that demo? I don't fucking know. It was cool though. I'm going to show you just a quick little random sound design thing I did here. So I have this simple little bass line with a break. Nothing really that special. I want to take a single waveform though and see what you can do with Flanger. So put Flanger on it. Layer it with something more in the mid-range to kind of fill it out a bit. Pretty neat. So I wrote this quick little guitar riff. So let's see if Flanger can do anything. Let's go through some presets and see what that sounds like.
A few inches later.
Perfect. So that's actually kind of cool. That could be something you could use for an intro or outro, probably an outro, but you know, cranking up the wet on this as it goes along or all of a sudden. So I haven't even messed with this plugin that long, and I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed. It's only $29. Normal price, I believe, is $49. Performs as advertised, and I would say it performs even better than advertised. So that's Flanger by Minimal Audio. If you guys are interested in this plugin, there will be a link down in the description. Appreciate Minimal Audio. Thank you for the sponsorship. One more thing, I have a new song out now that sounds like this. You may remember it from my videos in the past. It's finally out. Link will be in the description.